What's up, y'all? TT here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting some collective messages. These are pretty much general readings, general energy readings, or forecasts for all of my viewers, both returning and new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. No matter what comes out today, there will be a message here for you. So take what's for you, leave the rest for someone else. And we're going to jump right into collective message. Spirit, what message do you have for my collective? I'm hearing you've got mail. Okay, so you've asked for something. You've asked for some clarity, confirmation. They got your message. I heard Yahoo. So y'all know how Evan Almighty, so whether this is a prayer, clarity, confirmation, whatever, they got your message. Spirit got your message and they want you to know. Anytime you show up, they gonna show out for you. Whoever you are. Okay. So what's the collective message? So we have community. Ooh, look at this card. I love it. Bees. And then we have bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. And then we have focus in reverse. Something's about to be very, very easy for you to do. Like, you're not going to have to work as hard to see. Like, when I tell you, Spirit is about to just be revealing stuff to you. And a lot of times, when Spirit is a little iffy about you or iffy about communicating with you, or if you're ready to receive it, they will kind of like stand at the door. You ever saw how like in London or the UK, how at like the royal spot or whatever, you have those guards gatekeeping, and like no matter what you do to distract them, they're just standing there. That's kind of what it would feel like, trying to know something that is before your time or before it's time or when you're not ready. Spirit stands guard like that. You know, you can cry about it. You can stomp your feet. You can wonder all day. You can look for it, but nothing would quench that thirst that you feel like you need from wherever you're getting wherever your source is coming from. And that's because Spirit is saying, I said what I said. You know, it's going to sound like a broken record. So a lot of times when people be saying like, oh, I heard this all again, this is familiar energy, that is Spirit constantly getting you to say it now. Like, it's no longer about the reader or the vessel that's delivering the message, or the person that's giving you the reading, or the psychic or whatever. It's about Spirit. Spirit is saying, I'm getting you to tell yourself now that you're tired of the same shit, that you're tired of the same energy. And when Spirit starts to make you type that in full sentence of how I'm done with this and I don't want to do this no more, it's like, write it. You know, when your parent make you sit down and write over and over again, I will not lie, I will not lie, I will not lie, I will not lie, I will not steal, I will not steal. Whatever it is, repetitively, it's like, I'm going to make you write it until it sticks, because you need repetition, because you keep saying it and forgetting that you wrote it out. Because something still hasn't changed. Nothing changes until you change. And so what Spirit is saying for you, okay, for you, my friends, something, you're not going to have to dig deep anymore and make it make sense and go over and beyond and exert all your energy on trying to make it make sense for people. Something is going to be effortless for you without a shadow of a doubt. People will know Spirit is talking through you. There is no way that you can know some shit. And you didn't have to stand there all day, and focus extra hard. Like, it's going to come effortlessly. Like, like, how do you do that? How did you do that? How do you do that? Why does the dead just talk to you like that? This is spooky. Something's about to get real spooky about Halloween. I will tell you this right now. Everybody is coming to you. Every deceased person is about to be at your door. Knock, knock, knock. I'm telling you. Because you have the right energy. You have the right frequency. You stand for something. There's some people, when it comes to numbers and analytics and growth, there are some things that, you know, can be pushed through advertisement, can be pushed through, you know, certain agendas, initiatives, and expectation of people, right? But when you're backed by spirit, when you spiritually have that anointing, when you spiritually have that gift, when you're chosen for something, it never matters what the numbers look like. You stand for something. What's setting you apart from everyone else is what you stand for. Okay? You keep something sacred. And whatever it is that you stand for, with bullseye in reverse, this is pretty much like, it's gonna speak for itself. Eight of Pentacles. Your work is about to speak for itself. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Work is about to be so effortless for you. I mean, you're gonna feel like you barely working. You're barely focusing. Like, I'm doing this with my eyes closed. Like, you're... Shit. It's like a moment where you're flying. Like, this is what I call you're flying. You're flying. I fly above all the... I fly above. It's beneath me. I'm so comfortable in the skin I'm in. I'm secure about who I am. So you can go ahead and talk all you wanna. I built up a skin, and it's something in its armor, and it's strong in its armor. The tower moment. You have a strong community. A very strong, fortified community. Promise you that. And I feel like a lot of this is going to be by word of mouth. Like, the only way to find you is like, you are exclusive. The only way to find you is by word of mouth. Okay. That's the lane that spirit have you in. In order to find you, it's by word of mouth. You're like Hitch. You can't look you up in the address book. Someone that has worked with you, someone that knows you, has to pass you along to the next person. It's a gift to receive your black card. Okay, it's a gift to receive your digits. That's what I'm telling you. And you're gonna feel like, I'm not even being as accurate as I usually am. I'm not even being as detailed and descriptive as I usually am. Because you're coming out of that season. You're coming out, like I tell you, you're finna hit the charts. You're finna be top #1. You don't even have to be descriptive. You're finna just hit different. You're coming out of a season where you may have felt like you had to get it. You had to be extremely specific for it to hit. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You don't got to do that no more. Because it's going to hit regardless. It's going to feel like magic. Huh. I see people like being more vulnerable. Seven of Cups. Like there's a sense of vulnerability. It's like, I want to change. Seven of Cups. I want to do the work. I want to make better choices. Like High Priestess. The Emperor. I want to get out of this situation. I want to do better. The High Priestess in reverse is pretty much saying, I want to be unbrainwashed. Unbrainwash me. Unspell me. Like, set me free. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Like, there's people that ran back to a faith or a belief system out of fear of spirituality. And those people are about to be running back to spirituality. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Like, I cannot unsee it. Those people are about to be running back to spirituality. They're going to feel like they ran back to those religions and those factions because they were saying what they wanted to hear. Fake love. Love is honesty. Love is true. Love is, I can watch you do good, I can watch you do bad, but I'm not going to lie to you. Wherever these people ran to, it was, oh, you're telling me I could cast this spell over myself and I can have that person and they're going to do better. And then they get with that person, because I'm hearing Shantae's got a man at home. And they go back to their struggles and they start to feel like, oh, I did everything God would want me to do. You know, to do right by this person, and it still didn't keep them. It still didn't make them change. It still didn't make them treat me right. And then here you over here like, you know, you don't feel that way. So it may have left them feeling like, oh, every man is like that. I'm just miserable about every relationship. And it's like, you don't feel that way because you know what it's like to be brainwashed and want to believe in that delusion. But that doesn't make it any less of a lie. It's still a lie. So you're the truth. And your belief systems hold yourself accountable with your belief systems. And you require anyone that loves you also hold themselves accountable. And so some of these people got mad at you for telling them the truth because they were trying to get you to lie to them, and then they got mad at you. So a lot of these people, there's going to be an influx, okay, with Seven of Wands. There's going to be an influx of people that's looking for the truth. They don't want to be lied to no fucking more. They're tired of subscribing to some type of bullshit, and they don't want to be lied to no more. And y'all are the collective where these people are going. Yeah, they were cheated on, had an affair, people were lying. They got dogged out, and they had subscribed to some type of fuckery. And they're like, oh, we're stronger in the relationship, not knowing that they just was falling under some type of Stockholm syndrome. And they were wanting to be under an illusion so they could have what they wanted. And then boom. So I feel like a lot of them you're gonna feel the presence of those same people, but they're gonna come in disguise first. And they're gonna know that you know that they're there. Manipulation. Because at first they're gonna want you to tell them like, you gotta stick it out, fight for it, because that's what they're used to being told. So they're like addicted to struggle. Charity here. Some of these people were mad because they felt like you should do something for free. It's not that they didn't think that you were honest, but they feel like you should do something for free. If that's God's gift, then you should want to do it for free. And so they're bringing their belief systems, imposing it onto you. And the angels that you work with said, cut them off. Okay. Just like that. I ain't for you. So you not for everybody. You're not doing this for clout. You're not doing it for numbers. You're not for everybody. You are exclusive. Like I said, you exclusive. Not everybody is meant to receive your gift. Not everybody's meant to like what you say or how you say it. Practicality. Like, Spirit finna drop the fucking T on you. Spirit finna practicality, fulfillment. The Spirit finna give you all the secrets. All the secrets. Tell you all the tea. Tell you everything. And people that haven't been listening to their intuition, it's their season to finally listen to the voice of the Holy Spirit within. They were ignoring Spirit, and these people are going to be coming to you. They're going to be looking for you. There's going to be a demand, a supply and demand here. There's going to be a high demand of something, and you have been groomed and prepared for this moment. Yeah. And you were presented before people were ready to focus on their issues. So when the moment comes and you were tested, when the moment comes where the people are ready, you would have mastered your own ego to the point where you wouldn't compromise your own integrity for fame, success, numbers, likability. Because you the real deal. That's the only way you was going to ever be the real deal. Your face card had to be tested. You see what I'm saying? Your spirit had to be tested. Spirit had to take you through the motherfucking mud. There had to be people that come to you and offer you, you don't ever got to work another day in your life. I'm going to take care of you. Would you sacrifice your relationship that you have with Spirit for that relationship? Or would you stay true to your spiritual relationship that you have, to the community that you develop? Because a lot of y'all knew the truth that people were just, y'all had people that y'all were meeting that they were desiring y'all because they saw you as a come up. They was trying to serenade you, or they wanted to use you to help promote their success and help them succeed. They wanted you to be their pocket Palm Pilot, their pocket BlackBerry, on call for them, reserved for them. No one else to see you, no one else to have your gift. Just tell me secrets of the universe. And then you would be a lie. You would have to lie to keep it up, because if that's not your purpose, Spirit was going to cut you out, shut you out from that door, from having that relationship. Because your gift isn't meant to be for one sole proprietor. You aren't someone's possession, and you're not someone's property. So using your clairs, whether it's clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, whatever the gift you have, as a way to play on your weakness and make you feel like this person is the Pied Piper to your purpose, that wasn't gonna work on you. And for many of y'all got y'all karmic partners, y'all false flames, to thank for you being able to avoid a brainwashing attempt over you. Because those relationships And the things that you endured with those things taught you that nothing is worth selling your soul for. Nothing is worth compromising what your heart desires for the sake of another. You've been there, you've done that, and you ain't going back. And when I tell you, you passed that test, you finna be worldwide, but it's not in the same context where everybody, just because you see people on certain billboards, or you see them the top charts of something, or you see an algorithm pushing out something, doesn't make it quality. It makes it quantity. Anyone can do that. Hell, Drake proved that to you. But not everyone has influence. Not everyone has the gift. And this gift doesn't want to be for everybody. Okay, Spirit knows that it ain't for everybody, because everybody ain't built the same way. This is why in gatekeeping that sacred knowledge, and not just sacred knowledge, but sacred practice, sacred anything, the only way you could ever find those real workers of any sort was you want to take that long dark road at the end of the highway, and you want to walk 6 miles into the woods, turn left, leave a light on, walk backwards 10 feet and wait. And maybe you'll receive a response. That's on the possibility. Maybe I might choose you. Maybe I may help you. Not, oh, my pocket can pay for anything. I walk into your store and you're supposed to give me whatever I want. Nah. That's a gnat. You had a gnat. Something that is produced from things rotting. And so when their shit is rotting, they don't know what to do with it. When things ripen, they don't know what to do with it. And so they have to find something else to do. Find other business to mind. That's what you meant to be. You meant to be the real deal. You ain't no hoax. You really like that. And you want to follow the instructions to the T. Because if you don't, you may miss your opportunity. And that's pretty much what you meant to be. Money can't buy you. If it was for everybody, everybody would be doing it. A lot of people are doing whatever it is that you do, but they don't got the stamina like you, because they're using their own energy to do it. Spirit is utilizing your vessel, which means you aren't exerting your own energy. I told you about to be in, didn't I just say, like, I literally said you were about to go into a season of your life where everything is like on autopilot. You're barely working. And it says workaholic in reverse. I can't. You're barely working. Someone thought you would have been like finito, done, finished. That you were gonna learn, like, someone thought they were grooming you for success. Yes, you don't use your passion. as a driving source or motivation. You trust your instincts. You trust the ghosts. So anxious. Even though you love what you do, all money ain't good money. And so if someone was trying to get you to, they're trying to serenade you and get you to quit doing something, and you come running to them and be vulnerable and submit or whatever the fuck they had, they were convinced that you was gonna do. Looks like it all worked out in your favor, huh? Sure did. I heard and did. And it's going to continue working out in your favor. Let's get your closing message. Because, I mean, I'm here and prepare to be sick of me. People are going to be so sick of you. You give me this Rihanna vibe where it's like, if you have to work extra hard, I don't want it. I'll go do something else. You got multiple talents, but you're never a slave to anything. You're never putting yourself in a position where someone else may you compromise your integrity and threaten to end your career or your gift, or cut you out from something if you're not behaving, or you're not doing what they want you to do. That's not the story. Okay. So we have prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. Told you. Swan. We have grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. All right, y'all. These are all the messages that I am getting. So, y'all already know. Come on over here. Give me a hug. I love y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.